Yes, good morning, everyone.
Morning, sir.
How are we?
Fine, sir.
Yes, it's good to be here. My name is Jumbwike Sam, and I'm a board member of the Prince Wako Foundation. We are happy to be at Bondo Primary School once again. Prince Wako Foundation is an NGO comprised of young people with a vision and focus to empower other young people to actualize their lives through girl-child empowerment and economic empowerment of vulnerable families. We've been working in Kaliro District, Kamli District, and Jinja District by supporting young girls in schools and their families in times of need with psychosocial support. 2 months ago, we did a needs assessment in Kaliro, and we discovered that the problem of teenage pregnancies is high, and it's mainly affecting Kasokwe sub-county because of the presence of the sugarcane factory. So we've decided to scale up our support to the needed children from vulnerable families with little but impactful support in form of scholastic items and then supporting their families at home. For the past 5 years, we've been supporting 5 girls in Kaliro Town Council, and we are glad to report that at least 2 of them have completed primary.
Yes.
And we want to see this growing big. So today, we are here to take up the 2 children that you've identified for us to support as a foundation. And we are committed to supporting them with all their scholastic needs in form of books, uniforms, shoes, meals, development fees. And at a later stage, we shall touch their families to economically empower them, such that they're in position to support their children, whether we are here or we are not there. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm grateful to you and your team, Mr. Mugomba, for identifying for us these 2 young children whom we are going to support. Thank you.
Most welcome, Sam Jumbwike. Before you is Mugomba Alfred, the team leader of Zibondo Primary School. First of all, I want to say I welcome all of you to Zibondo Primary School. We are indeed glad to receive you. We have been eagerly waiting for you this morning after getting a communication that you will be visiting us. And we have also endeavored to fulfill the task that you gave us of identifying the 2 bright and needy children. Among the many children we have, girl children we have in the school, we have been able to identify those 2 girls, Kahendeke Edith in primary 6, and then Deborah in primary 4. Statistics has it that these children, according to our records, they have been found always defaulting, failing to provide the scholastic needs, even making a payment, the simple payments that we make here. And sometimes they have been even not been able to provide for their meals. So these children before you are the ones we have identified. And we want to appreciate Wako Foundation, Prince Wako Foundation, for taking that initiative of promoting girl-child education and having that good heart of caring for the needy. Actually, these 2 children here indeed are needy. At many circumstances, we have been finding them failing to provide, sometimes even lacking scholastic materials like books. Just as you see them, they have never smelled the taste of a school uniform. The other one is in P6, but I'm very sure from P1 she doesn't know even how to put on a school uniform. Yesterday I was sharing with this one, I said, what is the size of the shoe? She said, for me, I've never had anything to do with shoes. And actually, she can't even tell the size. So if you come in, at least to support them, we are indeed very grateful. It is on record that Zibondo Primary School, the biggest enrollment is composed of the girls. They make almost 3/4 of the population. And therefore, it has always been observed that most of our girls are bright, but when they reach that age where they undergo menstruation, they tend to absent themselves from school. And when you inquire from them, they say we have been sick. So on research, we have identified that when they say the type of sickness they always talk of is when they are under their menstrual periods and their parents cannot afford to provide them with the menstrual materials that are required. So for all that time, when they are undergoing demonstration, they tend to stay home because they fear to get ashamed before their fellow children when they come at school. So if you come in, we are hopeful that you even help us to sustain these girl children in our schools by maybe teaching them how to handle menstrual hygiene and how best they can stay in school. And by your coming, it is a very good example that these girls will now admire and see that, so if I continue in school, I'll also look at a certain stage, I will be like so and so. It will indeed set a very good example. And the mere fact that you have talked of the woman MP being here, I'm very sure when she comes and they look at her, it will inspire them and they also wish to become like the woman MP. Thank you for coming. We are hopeful to receive a lot from you. We wish you a nice stay in the Zimbabwe Primary School. May God bless you.